wow, so this program I used to record myself to do a commentary shit out at me after 8 minutes of doing a commentary. Wow. Wow. You stupid. Throw you against the wall pretty soon. Anyways, this is gameplay from the Crysis 3 beta. It's definitely different than Battlefield, you know, and yeah, it's definitely way different than Battlefield. But there's a crossbow, so there's something in common. So that's pretty cool. Um, the only person I even noticed that actually plays it is Purple Panda of Alpha Company. I don't know what he's ranked or anything. Anyways, uh, everybody should check out this beta. It's it's free. It's on the PlayStation Store. I don't know how long it runs. Probably at least until Tuesday, or maybe hopefully one more week after that. But I think I might pre-order and get this game. A little bit of news that just happened was Sony is going to be announcing PlayStation 4 February 20th. Anybody want to check that out? 6 o'clock Eastern Time. They're having a big meeting with all the media, retailers, and investors and whatnot. And that's prior to their show they got coming up on the 25th through the 28th. And everybody pegs it to be the console because, I mean, it's titled PlayStation 2013, See the Future. So there can't be too much more coming into the PlayStation 3. It's got to be PlayStation 4 announcement. You know, this hardware is strapped for what it can do. It's outdated, big time. And what they're talking is, for specs anyways, basically just gonna sound like a badass, computer. But, you're not gonna have to run the operating system and whatnot, so it'll be optimized for gaming, obviously. Um, actually, what was it coming with? Four gigs of RAM, GDDR5. Too many fucking letters, man. I'll just call it DDR or DDR5. Skip that G. 4 gigs of that, but they're gonna up it to 8 because Xbox is gonna have 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM. What's the difference between it? Who really cares about specs, really? Basically, what Sony's using is twice as fast as what that Xbox is using. So, we're gonna have a badass console coming up. Battlefield 4 beta will probably be on PlayStation 3 for a release on, well, obviously PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. It'll be a launch title for PlayStation 4, Xbox 720, all that good shit. Some other features that are actually really cool that are coming into this PlayStation 4. I keep getting little tidbits of it, but we're keeping our DualShock controller, but they're gonna have like a little like 2-inch LED screen, touch screen, where your start, select, and PS buttons are. So you're gonna have a little screen right there. That's not bad. They were originally gonna go to like what the Wii has, but that's just a gimmick, so they didn't go that route, thank God. Stay with what's tried and true for 15 years, Other neat features is it's gonna have a share button on there. Your PlayStation 4 is actually, so all of us that just spent all this fucking money on capture cards and whatnot. No, I'm kind of pissed off, but not really. Yeah, your PlayStation 4 will back record, it'll flash record basically the last 15 minutes anytime your PlayStation 4 is on. God damn, no more looking at porn. Oh well. Sony will probably look at that anyways. Whatever. Yeah, so then you can either, I think, save the video file, or then you can transfer it to your PC, edit it, or just directly upload it to YouTube and whatnot. Also, there was something on the lines of like a headphone jack type. I don't know what they're talking about that, but the chat situation is going to get better though, so hopefully I don't have to work out all these stupid programs to be able to record, my voice over something. I want to, Xbox 360, they got it right with the chat thing. I mean, they can go in their settings, they can party chat, everything will get recorded. I mean, you can really throw up some really good teamwork-based videos that way. And I can't do that unless somebody else gets TeamSpeak. I'm like, got like 2 guys that have TeamSpeak, and that's on the laptop or a computer or a smartphone, and then you just use your gaming headset. There's zero lag too. I think it was like a 1 millisecond lag. That's like nothing. Whereas on PlayStation, you got like, what the hell was it? Like 1.5 seconds. You don't notice it, but you do have 1.5 second lag for voice. But anyways, that share button is going to be pretty cool. Their voice and all the little things they're doing is pretty cool. Your account's going to be tied to your controller, so you like basically like if you're going to have friends over and you're going to do like online play, and let's say you're doing like split screen online like on COD, or maybe Battlefield will have that too. Who knows? Basically everybody can sign into their own account and they will show up online. Their friends will show up online, I believe. I'm not quite sure. And then you can invite more people and all that kind of crap. So that's kind of a unique feature. That's kind of cool. Trying to think if I'm missing anything on the PlayStation 4. I think that boat covers everything on it. Let's see here. Hopefully all games will be 60 frames per second and 1080p. You know, not none of this 30 frames per second. I guess it's capable of rendering the video at 240 frames per second. That's just ungodly. We don't need that. That'll be more like end of the console era, or this next generation starting. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to this beta. You guys should definitely check this beta out. It's it's free, so I mean, go play a couple games on there. It's kind of fun. It takes about 3 or 4 games before you know what you're doing, but it's pretty simple. It's not like Medal of Honor Warfighter where you're just like scratching your head. How do you get in a game? How do you do this? No idea. Oh, one little tidbit of news is EA has canceled any more future Medal of Honors because Medal of Honor Warfighter did that bad. There will no longer be no Medal of Honors. I have a suspicion that they might bring back Battlefield Bad Company series to try to compete with COD, basically. So we'll have a Battlefield every 2 years, and then a Bad Company every 2 years. But then again, all Infinity Ward, their top players all went to EA, and they're supposed to be working on a next-gen shooter, so that might be the in-between game. But we'll see what happens. It'll probably be on Frostbite too, so. As for COD, any news with COD? They're kind of tinkering with the Unreal 4 engine, but if you really know anything about Unreal, everything looks like plastic. So I don't know how far they're going to get with the Unreal 4 engine. They've been using Quake 3 since all the CODs, I think. I think Treyarch used a different engine for one of their games, and that was it. I think it was Call of Duty 3. Because that one came out, launch title, I think, for PlayStation. Anyways, enough said about that garbage. If they continue using the Quake 3, they can't really do anything more to the Quake 3. It's like 15 years old. Way outdated. Just it gets updated, but you can only update an old, anything so far. Anyways, I'm gonna go play this beta for a couple more games, unless I got some Battlefield 3 guys online, which I don't know if I do or not. I only got 10 people online, so everybody take her easy. Thanks for watching. If you don't sub to me, please sub to me.
Field domination, a near-perfect military operation.